some more news. The last match on Edge's contract is indeed against Sheamus Friday on SmackDown, and he kept it low key. His contract ran up intelligently, so I will break down why, my thoughts on why, and I just quickly want your thoughts first, though, about Edge's alleged last match, and this is the reason I kind of boo-booed on the Edge Sheamus shit before on the last pod, but the thing is I guess
Yeah, you
Edge
did.
handpicked Sheamus, like, yo, I just want this to be my final match. He's my guy. So your thoughts on
Yeah,
all
the
that?
bicycle. Sad to see him go, man, but it's like I selfishly I would like to see him do one last thing with Randy Orton, but if it's time to hang her up, it's time to hang her up. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Edge already gave his body and his life to this sport, so it is what it is. Go home, enjoy time with your daughters, dime to dime, 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 wife, all of it, man.
So you
Fucking
think he's
go at.
going to wrestle his last match on a SmackDown? Like, you don't think he's going to save it for like a Mania or something like that?
Are we being swerved?
I think we are, but I don't think about his contract running up. Do you want my thoughts on all this? What I think?
Oh no.
Well, I'm just, oh no, he says. Well, what the fuck did we do the show? Come on. God damn it, bro.
Well, yeah,
You're supposed to yes
sure.
and me, not no but me. Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, this is my thoughts. Do you think, like, so do you not think WWE offered him more money again to stay? Like, you don't think they were like, well, we'll just renew your same shit. Just stay with us. You don't think they did that? For sure
Uh,
they did.
are you?
He for sure they
Are
did.
you?
So he
Keep
just
going.
he just let his shit run up. See, Edge was smart. Like during the whole see, Randy Orton even did the same thing. You were just talking about him a moment ago. When the whole bidding wars were going on there, I guess if you want to call them that, between AEW and WWE, Randy Orton let his contract expire. He didn't re-sign when they offered him right away. And then
Right.
he did the teases to AEW. He would never go to AEW, but he knows that sweetens his deal with WWE a bit. Edge was going to return because of Daniel Bryan, as we covered on the last show, and he gets his neck checked out. Okay, I can return, and then he did talk to Tony Khan, and he weighed his options. Also, people don't know this, but he's talked. Well, people do know it, but Edge has talked about this before. He weighed his contract back in the day with TNA as well. He let his contract run up, and he's got an offer from them, and then weighed that against WWE to get a better deal with them in the past. He's done that. So I think he just let his deal run up. He's going to talk to Tony Khan. He's going to go back to WWE and go, well, this is what Tony's offering me. You want me to show up there? And I think WWE will just match it and keep him. They don't want to lose him or anything, but I think this is just a clever move for him and his family. And I think he'll have no problem putting Sheamus over on SmackDown, which will be a huge boost for Sheamus. But I do think Edge will return to the ring and retire. Like, I think he'll end up, his ultimate finale match will be in a WWE, like probably a WrestleMania, where he puts someone over big time, maybe Cody or just one of these guys. Like, I don't know, but all I'm saying though, dude, is I don't blame Edge if he's going to do this. All the marks are going to go once again. Adam Copeland is All Elite because they did it in the past.
Well, yeah, man. He's gonna be in a faction with fucking Luchasaurus.
No, but here's the thing, bro. I could see Edge doing a one-off for a huge payday
Stop.
for AEW with Christian,
Ugh.
like in a tag match with like the Hardys or some shit. Just really think about that. They could do that because they all talk about it. Like Bully, I know you're shaking
It's
your head
too
because me
late.
too. I'm like, I wouldn't think of that, but Bully Ray said it because okay, Devon just went to Impact again. He's not wrestling. I think he's fully retired, but like really think about it. If there was a payday there to do that trilogy, do you not think Tony Khan would do the Hardys, Dudleys, Edge, and Christian and shill a bunch of money for that at some sort of
He
event?
absolutely would.
That's what I mean. So like, I'm not gonna hate Edge if he went and did some shit. Like, imagine if Edge just went and signed to AEW. Hey, I want exactly as many days as Christian has left on his contract. And then they just both go back to WWE together. Like, Christian's gonna go to WWE when all is said and done to be like, here's my final shit. He'll be like a GM of Raw or some shit, you know? Like, I don't believe any of these guys,
Old
even
man.
Jericho. Jericho's like, I'm just at AEW forever. I don't believe that. I think he'll go back to WWE at one point. We'll see him get inducted and he'll go back
It's
and
gonna
all
be
that shit.
amazing.
Yeah, he'll
I'm
do
gonna
a
buy one of
WrestleMania.
everything.
He'll Judas affect someone. They'll let him use his music and shit.
Yep.
He's a legend to the game, you know? So it's like,
Oh shit, he's gonna come out to Judas.
on WWE because he can do
Yeah,
that.
it'll
He
be
he
good.
was on in
Yeah, it'll be
AEW.
good.
He did the Stone Cold thing. So all I'm saying is, don't be mad and don't be shocked if we see Edge go, no, I'll go get this bag with Christian over here. We'll wrestle the Hardys and the Bucks in a fucking 3-way ladder match. You know the
Nah,
Bucks would love that. I know
stop.
you're like, no, but like, you know the Bucks would love that, and you know Edge would love that too because he's not a
Yeah.
hater. You know
What?
he would do it,
What?
dude. He would, yeah,
The young bucks putting themselves over? They'd love that.
yeah.
No,
We'll talk about
get
that
out of
later
here.
here. We'll talk about that later here on
No,
Dynamite. But listen, listen,
no.
listen.
Yo, talk
Edge,
about it.
Edge has given his body to the sport. I would not be mad at him. Haters will hate if he did do that, but I do think he will stay with WWE. But I think he's just gonna disappear, come back right before Mania. You know, get wrestle someone right for Mania because just for the eyeballs and the fact that like he's not going away. It would be a way bigger deal. We'd know about it. They'd make an angle out of it. They wouldn't just silently let him lose on a SmackDown, bro. You know, that's not the big picture, you know? So, but this will be a huge rub for Sheamus. And it'll pop a fucking huge rating too. Think about the rating this is going to do. You know, WWE's making strikes to
Yeah,
try
for
and hit
sure.
back to 3 milli, you know, like that's what they're aiming for. And I love that. So, anyways, though, we spent a lot of time on that.